Hi guys, welcome. Like I said, I was gonna come in at 10:30. It's 10:31. So, and then we are gonna see. Today is the day, guys. We only have 1 hour and 29 minutes, guys. So I'm gonna give it a few minutes for people to join me. Just a few minutes to see who is out there waiting for the results. I see two people. Please type your name there and tell me where you are or where you're watching me from. And I'm going to acknowledge you here in a little bit. I'm going to acknowledge you here in a little bit. 4 people, guys. So that we can see the exact time that you can check your results. Here is going to be 1.5 hours later. So we are at 10:32, 1 hour, 28 minutes. And we are going to check. We are going to check and see. 8 people. I'm going to give it a little bit of time. I'm going to give it a little bit of time, guys, so that we can see, guys. So that we can see where we are. 13 people, guys. I see people have started coming on. People have started coming on, and it's a good thing, guys. It's a good thing that people have started coming out. It's a good thing, guys. Trying to look here for my yeah, I see people there typing. I'm just gonna give it a little bit of time, guys. I'm gonna give it a little bit of time. Just gonna give it a little bit of time so that people can come on. We're gonna have an interesting conversation here. 20 people. I'll acknowledge people here in a little bit. I'm going to acknowledge people here in a little bit. I know you guys are eager. People, yeah, now I see that. I see that, Carol. We are going to talk about that here in a little bit, guys. 21 people. 21 people. Please give my video a thumbs up, guys. If you're there and you have just logged in, kindly give my video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, kindly consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Yeah, we're gonna talk about so many things, guys. Trying to log into my laptop here because I need to finish setting up the video. I always struggle because before I set up my video, I have to go through so many processes. So I have to log into something else so that I can put I can make it work on it. So guys, 3 minutes 40 seconds. I'm gonna give it 5 minutes, guys, so that we see who is out there. We still have time. I want you guys to be patient until your time comes. It is 10:34 here in the US. Type there and tell me what time it is so that we will know exactly what time you should check for your DV lottery results, especially if you're in Africa. Exactly what time are you going to check? So that's what we are looking at. Today, it's a good day. The 7th of May, 2022. And we are waiting for the DV lottery results for 2023. Guys, the day is here. The day is here that we have been waiting for, and we are going to talk about it. So like I said, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly consider subscribing. Kindly consider subscribing. So This is Charity's Bubble USA, your #1 channel. My name is Charity Nganga. So we are going to talk about today. But before that, let me acknowledge some people. Let me acknowledge some people here. All right. Let me pin that one there. Wesley Chepkwani watching from Nairobi. Thank you for joining me this morning. Alice Wahome, thank you. Christine Dani, good afternoon. I am Christine, waiting to check if I got selected. My daughter's name is Christine. So I wish you all the best, guys. All I can do right now is wish you all the best because I know, as humans, when we are waiting for something, when we are anticipating something, there is always that anxiety. But guys, I do not want you to be anxious. I want you to be okay. I want you to calm down. And by the time you're going to check your results, because I know they are not out now, and we're going to talk about the time here in a little bit. Caroline Omboy, I'm trying to check my status, but the confirmation number is stating invalid. Yes, it is going to state invalid because the time is not ready yet. Alice Wahoma is watching from Addis Ababa. Sarambiri, yes, we are ready, Charity. Tabs Shiro, hi Charity, waiting for the will of God to prevail. Thank you for that. I just wish you all the best. Charity's Bubble, we are happy to see you. Abubakar say thank you. Martin Getao Dingori, hello Charity, we are waiting. Bashir Abdul Kadir, hello Charity's Bubble. Thank you for joining me this morning. Anita Eguza is championing for me. Kindly like the video, guys. We need more of those likes. Yeah, thank you for that, Anita. Caroline Omboy, 1835. That is 6:35 p.m. Waiting for DB 2023 results in Kisumu City. I'm psychologically prepared for either. Thanks for wise counsel. It is invaluable. Charity, thank you. Jitas Manze, God is faithful. Yeah, Caroline Wamboy, but I need you to calm down. I need you to calm down. You need to calm down. Anita Nguza, I'm happy to be here. All the best. Future American, may God locate each and everyone here. Best of luck and God's love. Thank you for that. In God we trust. Yes, we do trust in God because everything that we do with his guidance, he always answers our prayers. Oh, God help us, Getonga Alice. Thank you. Hello, I have one last year. Still waiting for the interview. Yeah, you are not done until September 30th of this year. So don't worry. DV 2022 is still going on. My status reads invalid. What's the problem? Because it's not time yet. We have another 1 hour, 20 minutes until it's open. It's gonna open here at 12 noon. Some places is gonna open at 7 p.m. Other places is gonna open at 8 p.m. It depends on where you are. In Kenya, it's going to be at 7 p.m. Actually, most parts of Africa. But if you look at the time zone, because here is gonna be 12 noon, and it's gonna be 1 hour and 20 minutes from now. So that's why it's saying invalid, because it is not open yet, guys. It's not open. So continue chilling. I'm gonna be here until that time. I'm gonna be here until that time. So if it reads invalid, it's not yet, guys. It hasn't. It's gonna open at 12 noon, our time here. And right now it's 10:39 a.m. It's still in the morning. So we still have a little bit of time to wait. And you see, for the DV lottery, it needs a lot of patience. Let me see. So I've read about that. Tuned in, Stephen Koech. Now, guys, 26 people. Guys, please like my video. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly consider subscribing. Now, let's talk about this DV lottery, because it's good to talk about reality. I always like to talk about the real thing. And I know that everybody is anxious. Everybody is anxious. They want to know. And that's a normal thing. It's like when you're going to do a test. You know, when you're going to do a test and you just become very anxious, you get a lot of anxiety. Like me, when I am going to do my test, I don't know, for some reason, I just get so much anxiety. So what I do, because I know that morning, and I have studied and I've, done everything, I just take deep breaths. So I need you guys to take those deep breaths. Do not let the DV lottery results change anything that you are doing. Don't let it change anything that you're doing. Go check. If you're selected, fine. If you are not selected, because we have to talk about these realities, because in less than 1.5 hours, we are going to check our results and we are going to see the results. So kindly, guys, do not get stressed about it. Do not feel discouraged. Do not say that maybe I wasn't selected because of 1, 2, 3. There is no reason that you are not selected, because this thing is selected by a computer. It is computer randomized. It's a lottery, guys. So there are those people who are going to win, and there are those people who are not going to win. It's okay. Hmm? It's okay. It's good to be okay, so that you can be able to move on. You see what I mean? And then we can wait and fill out again in October. I've seen people telling me that they filled out 10 times. So that is the spirit that you should have. Even if you are not selected today, because I have to talk about that. I feel that I have to talk about that because coming to the US, it's a good opportunity. And most people want to come, guys. You know, it's good to be true and to be real. But at the same time, because it's a lottery, we have to leave that gap of, if we are not selected, then we will be fine. And that's why I have to talk about it. I did want to come in here at noon. And then when I come here at noon, and then people have checked and people are disappointed. No, do not be disappointed, guys. All right. Let's see if there's someone else who has come on. So Dixon Magongo is saying that his status reads invalid. Yeah, there's no problem. It is not out yet. We are waiting for noon. It's not noon yet here in the US. And I'll be live, by the way, when it's on, and we are gonna see. But kindly, when you check, there's something that I needed to talk about here. Let me acknowledge some more people. Saudi Arabia will be 7 p.m. Waiting patiently. Thank you for that. Abubakar, greetings with reverence, ma'am. Thank you. Yes, Charity, thanks for that. Our awareness. The ratio is 1 to 45. Yeah, it's good to be aware. Can I get married next week as per my selection tonight for further processing and include my wife's details in the DS262? Really? Really? You know, that's a grave mistake. That's what I can call it, a grave mistake. Because if you add someone there and you have whatever, like they just don't like that. They don't like that. So you cannot check today and then go and get married tomorrow. You cannot add people on your DS260. Because if you like, what I can say is that if you wish to add people, just know that, or take it to the bank, that they are not going to give it to you, because that's a marriage of convenience. If you look at one of my videos, and I think I should do another video, like a review of that video that I have done. If you come here in the US and you marry a citizen, or you marry a legal permanent resident, and you go for your process, because it's a different process, and they detect that you got married to that person because you want to get the right paperwork, they are not going to give it to you, because they say that's fraud. So do not add anyone. When you are selected, just process it. You had written that you are single. What has changed after May 7th? So don't do that, because that's gonna bring you trouble. Don't look for trouble. ML investment, hi Charity. I'm hoping for the best, inshallah. Thank you for that. So guys, I wanted to talk about the confirmation number, and I want to talk about the case number. Those two things at the same time, because right now what you have is a confirmation number. So your confirmation number is the key to open that website for you to be able to check. So when you go there to check, and we'll open the website and we'll go through it, is that when you go there to check, you will have a prompt to enter the confirmation number, and then you will have a prompt to enter your year of birth, and then your name, like you had typed it in your previous DV lottery, and then it's going to tell you to authenticate, and then you're going to check. Now, when you check and you have been selected, please do not share your case number. I would just don't share it. There was another person who was saying that they didn't do it, or someone else did it. And right now, there are some people, and it's unfortunate, and I've talked about this so many times, that There's some people who will tell you that I can do it better for you because you have won. Let me fill out for you the DS260. Let me do all that. That's stuff that you can do for yourself. Like it's not so hard to fill out that stuff for yourself, because the instructions that they give, they are self-explanatory. And that is why when I am explaining something, I like to go to the website and bring it up and just show you, like, because those things are very easy. It's something that you can do for yourself. And that is how US is. When you come to live here in the US, everything you will do for yourself. You will learn to be independent. And I know it's a little bit different in Africa because we are used to relying on people who we think that they know more or they know better. But when you come here in the US, you do everything for yourself. Hmm? Even the kids, the way we bring them up, to do it for themselves. A 5-year-old, you are teaching them how to tie their shoelaces. You are teaching them how to make their bed. You're teaching them how to even dress up, because you are teaching them to be independent. The same thing that's gonna happen here. So if you win your DV lottery, start your independence at that time. Do not go paying people. I told you, and I told you when we won ours, there were so many people who wanted to help, and they wanted to help, and we could part with some money. No, don't rely on anybody. After you have been selected, you can take your time to fill out your DS260 or whatever, but do not take like forever time. I would give it like 2 weeks and then I fill out my DS260, or 1 week and I fill out my DS260. But do not give that responsibility to someone else to do it for you. And that's why I was talking about when we were filling out the DV lottery. I kept telling you guys that if you do it for yourself, if you put your email for yourself, you find that you will be okay, because the next process you will do it by yourself. But if someone is coming in and telling you, oh, I can fill it out for you, you just need to pay me a small fee, because the DS2, it's not hard to fill out. You just need to have the right documentation, and they state. The thing I like about here is that if you want something, or if you are going to inquire about anything, they give you all the paperwork that you need. All you need is to read. And when you get your when you're selected, you find that is your information. They will give you instructions there. So kindly do it by yourself. Hmm? Even myself, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna check for anybody, and that is for security reasons, because, and for personal reasons, because you find that information there on your confirmation number is very sensitive information. That's your case number that you're gonna get there. It's your case number. Your case number is everything about that, whatever, that visa. Yes, you have been selected. Is it a guarantee that you are going to get a visa? No, it's not, because they select most people than the visas. And we're going to talk about that in a little bit. But don't give your information to other people and rely on them that they're going to do it for you. No, because even when you come here in the US, you'll be doing stuff for yourself. And even the people who have immigrated here, and they have immigrated here, and they have lived here and learned the American ways, you find that most of them, when you ask them something, they tell you, you go this place and you find out for yourself. They are not going to explain to you. And that's something like you have to come to terms with when you come to the US, whereby you find that it's not like, the way in Africa, maybe you are lost and you're going to look for the way. And then you go maybe to a certain shop, or you meet someone on the street and you ask them, where is this place? They will tell you the direction. You find that here in the US, you can be lost. And then if you are lost, you go to the same building, but a different maybe store, and you ask them, do you know this place? They will tell you that they don't know. Because you're supposed to find out for yourself. And it can be that they don't know. You can be working somewhere for like 10 years and you don't know who is next door, what is next door, unless you have gone there. So that is why I am telling you, after you have been selected, please do it for yourself. It's going to save you a lot of money. It's going to save you a lot of headache of keeping on asking, did you submit my DS260? Did you do this? No. Do it for yourself, because as soon as you're selected, they'll give you instructions, and then we're going to talk about the DS260. Of course, when you're filling out your DS-260, if you have a family, you will be required to have their passport information. You can fill, as a primary applicant, of course, you had the passport. You can fill out without that information of the other people, and maybe you decide, you go back, you retrieve back your DS-260 and add that. But for me, I wouldn't do that, because I don't want to do double work. What I would do, I would get the passports and then I would just go ahead with it, because if your DS-260 is incomplete, if it is incomplete, there is information that is pending, you find that they might not process it like as fast. So for me, I would get the passports and then I would fill out. I know that there are different views, and it's okay to have different views. If you feel like you want to fill it out, and when it asks for the passports for your derivatives, maybe you want to select the option, the other option, it's okay. But for me, I would just get the passports and just get done with it, and then wait for my second notification letter. So it's very, very important. So guys, what I can say is that keep that information very safe, you know. And it's good to talk about these things. You've had stories whereby people were going to the embassy, they were going to get their visa, and then someone went ahead of them, and they went and they said so and so and whatever, they said so many bad things about you, and then when you're going there, you find that they have already ruined for you, because people can be malicious. Not everybody is good, so be very careful. I would just be cautious, be very careful, and it's good to talk about these things, because it's life and these things happen, you know. It's good to talk about it. So when you have been selected, make sure that you are doing it for yourself. That is what I can advocate. Do it for yourself. Of course, when you are selected, it's the time to start thinking about the host, and we're going to talk about that later. Now, all right. Batting. I hope the best for the few minutes remaining. Yeah. We have 1 hour, 8 minutes. It's 10:52 here in the US. I hope the best results in a few minutes remaining. All right. Hello, Charity, watching from Kisumu, Kenya, eagerly waiting for the results. And if you have a question, you can type of question there. I will answer your question. Okay. Hi, Charity. Thanks so much. You've been the best informer ever. Eagerly waiting for the results. I wish you all the best. I just wish you all the best, guys. Haruna Osman is saying, hello, Charity. I'm watching you from Ghana and my heart is jumping, but I still have hope to be selected. Yes, it's normal. It's very, very normal to have that, that anticipation is very, very normal, and it's good, but leave a space for your heart. Guys, leave a space for your heart. I need you to leave, like today, like my main thing right now is just to make sure that you guys are calm. Don't be discouraged. Do not be discouraged, even if you're not selected today. Please don't be discouraged. I need you to be okay. I need you to be okay. All right. Thanks. That's so much, man, for your answer to my question about marrying, about being selected. Okay, yeah. So don't get married. Don't get married on Monday or Tuesday. don't get married on Tuesday, guys, because if you do, you've messed up your stuff. Watching live and direct from Baghdad, Iraq, Dani. Thank you, Kimani Joseph, for joining me. All right. I'd also like to know if the initial. This is Abubakar Karbo Bakish. I hope I have called your name nicely. I'd also like to know if the initial proposal of Biden administration of increasing the DV lottery visas to 80,000 from the traditional 55,000 was favored, and now into practicality. Thanks. No, it's not. It has not been favored. It's a dialogue that they have to do, a lot of dialogues, so that they can decide what to do. It has not been. So we are relying on those 55,000 visas. That's what is going to be for the DV lottery. And if anything changes, guys, we'll talk about it. For me, I like to talk when I've seen something that has happened. So I never worry about that, because it's not gonna, doesn't matter. So let's talk about the passport. So if you did, maybe you took a risk and you did not apply with a passport, because maybe you did, it's fine. You will be all right, because remember, there's a video that I did that they had said that you don't need a passport to apply for the DV lottery. So you find that when something changes, even if it was applying at that moment, when it changes, you find that it follows through. So they will not ask you about the passport or whatever. But when you're filling out your DS-260 and your family members, make sure that you have your passport. And please, when you win your DV lottery, please do not add people. That temptation is always there of adding people. There's always that temptation of someone coming with a story, because you will, the moment you start talking that you have won the DV lottery, you will see the advisors that you will get. You will get like 1 million. And I'm saying that because I went through it. It might have been a long time ago. And right now, people are more like they're more intelligent. You know, the way the world evolves, or the way like time goes, you find that people become very intelligent. And that is why you will even open a website on Google, and you will find like there's someone like who has a very beautiful website and whatever, and they're telling you that they're going to help you to process your DV lottery. No, that thing is free. You only spend your money when you have been selected and you have to go for your medical, because they are not going to pay for your medical. Or you want to go for your interview, they are not going to pay. And I think I should pull out those instructions here, just a minute, so that we see. I'm still here. 2023 instructions. I'm still here, but I want to pull out this thing here so that we can go through some of it. Let me share my screen here so that we can talk about it, because it's good to know when you read someone and someone is telling you, oh, I can help you. Like, really, do they really need to help you? Or can you do it for yourself? Because I believe you can do it for yourself. It's not hard for you to do it for yourself. Yeah. So I've been able to do. Now let's go through some of the instructions, because I want to read for you, especially for that question about adding people, because people will add people. Let me make it a little bit bigger. And I am going to go all the way down. I'm going to read the frequently asked questions, because they are down here. All right, let's see. Okay. I want to talk about I talked about the passport. That one is not gonna whatever. That one is not gonna apply right now. But they say if you have, let's assume you have changed your passport and your passport is expiring. If you get another one, you must be able to get the state why you changed it, and give whatever. Let's see. If your passport number changes for any reason, you will have to provide evidence of why it has changed to the Department of State of Kentucky Consular Center, KCC, before they will schedule a DV interview. If you enter a false, inaccurate, or invalid passport number on your DV entry, you will be ineligible. So you make we suggest you make a legible copy of the passport you use for the entry and store it in a secure location. With your entry confirmation number, a photocopy alone is not proof that you entered a valid passport number in your entry, but it can help you explain the situation. The final determination is made by the consular officer. And that's why I normally tell you guys that some of these things, I can come here and answer for you, but I like to refer to their whatever they're saying, because whatever they're saying is really valid. It's really, really valid. So it's important, let's see. It's important for you to be following those instructions and to be reading them. Okay. Now, Grace Werimo is here, is saying she's waiting eagerly, and we're going to go through some of the questions there because it's important, especially on the spouse and especially on the family, because that question it's a very sensitive question, guys, whereby someone is saying that they want to add people. Like, it's hard. Like, don't do that. Okay. Now, Kevin Naftali is asking, if you have TB and you completed the treatment of the TB, will they give you a visa or not? Yes, they will. You know, when you go for your medical, they're checking if you have any communicable diseases. And if you have any disease, they have a way. You know, when I went there, and I don't know if it has changed because it was a long time ago, there was a place there that whereby it's it's a treatment area, because the doctors that do your medical, they are certified by the like they are the approved ones about the DV lottery. So they cannot deny you because you are sick, but they cannot give you when you have active TB. You know, you have to seek treatment and you have to go for tests until like you are you don't have that disease again. But they will not send you away and tell you go away because you have TB. No, they don't do that. Even if you are disabled, there was another person who was asking about disability. Even if you are disabled, they are not going to send you away because you are disabled. No, they don't do that. You know, they follow the law. They do follow the law, and they are not supposed to discriminate. And if you have won a DV lottery, what I tell you guys is that if you follow the instructions, you'll be fine. If you tell the truth, because you have to tell the truth, guys, you cannot change anything. You have to tell the truth. Don't go adding people. Don't. Another thing that that's like trouble, that like will, don't even try, because if you try, it's, you know, it's done. Is let's assume that you are married, right? And you have a family, and then maybe you didn't know the instructions very well. When you filled out your DS-260, you did not get the right information, but maybe you had other kids outside that marriage, or maybe your spouse had other kids outside the marriage, and then you're like, oh, even those kids can benefit, and then you're like, oh, they're my children, let me add them there. Or maybe you decide that you are going to adopt your sister's kids and go with them. That's not going to work. It's not going to work, because we like to help. I know the African heart, because I'm an African. Is like and it's some of us, it's not 100% of Africans, is that when you benefit, you want to like carry your whole clan. No, you can't do that. You find that when you have been selected, the people that you entered with, your kids, your stepkids, your adopted kids, and like I said, they normally require, if you have a child and they are below 21 years old and they have not been married, you enter them there. If you decide to add one, or if you did not add one, you say that you forgot, that's done. You know, you cannot get it. So those are some of the things that people try. They try to wanna change, and they say maybe they won't ask or whatever. They're very keen. Even when you're submitting your stuff, when your DS-260, and you and if they consecutively ask you to submit documents, or maybe if they tell you to go with their documents, whatever that they will tell you, is that they are asking you for all that because they can know more about you. They want to know what kind of person is this that we are going to admit to our country. So that is, they're trying to kind of investigate. And of course, right now, they need you to, when you go with your certificate, your form for certificate, that you need to verify. It needs to be verified. Because if it's not verified, then you can't just show. It's unfortunate that people have become very dishonest. And when people have become very dishonest, then measures are taken to make sure that that dishonesty does not prevail. I remember in our time, they weren't asking us to verify documents. But this time you have to verify them. So make sure that you are thinking about that ahead when you're winning your DV lottery, because it's gonna happen. Some people are gonna win, and some people are not gonna win. But if you do not win your DV lottery, guys, don't be discouraged. Continue with whatever that you are doing. And even if you win your DV lottery, hold on. Don't quit your job. Don't sell your land. Don't do anything. Do not do anything. Just fill out your DS-260, follow the instructions that they tell you, and wait. Because if you remember, when we were filling out the DV Lottery 2023, there's a video that I played, and I was looking for that video, and I think it's I didn't find it. I was looking for it last night. I wanted to play it for you guys. That person who was talking about the DV Lottery, when it opened last year, they said that this process is a long process that requires a lot of patience. So if you have been selected today, that doesn't mean that you are going to go to get your visa maybe in a short time. No. They will start processing the visas for DV 2023 in October. And it depends on your case number. If yours is low, then you have done the correct thing, because you have to have followed the right instructions. If yours is low, then you'll be fine. You'll get your interview. But if yours is a high case number, then you have to wait. And at the same time, being selected does not mean that and let me add this whatever so that I can read for you. It's good to refer from where you are reading from. So let me see. Let me read for you that, because I think let's see. So let's start with how you know that you're selected, how you are going to know today. You must use your confirmation number to access the entrance status check available in the EDV website at dvprogram.state.gov through from May 7 to September. Now, entrance status check is the sole means by which the Department of State will notify you that you are selected and provide further instructions on your visa application. They will not, the Department of State will not notify you if you're, no, sorry. In order to ensure, let me go back so that I can read nicely. Entrance status check is the sole means by which the Department of State will notify you if you're selected. So when you're checking, that is the only way that you will know. Provide further further instructions on your visa application and notify you of your immigrant visa interview appointment date and time. In order to ensure the use of all available visas, I need you to get this one. Let me try and highlight this part, because this is important. In order to ensure the use of, I know you can see the date is different, but it's fine. They're gonna, I'm reading the one for 2022, but it's the same thing. In order to ensure the use of all available visas, the Department of State may use the entrance status check to notify additional selectees after May 8th. Retain your confirmation number until September 30th in case of any updates. The only authorized Department of State website for official online entry in the diversity visa program and entrant status check is dvprogram.state.gov. So please go to that website. Now, how will you know if you're not selected? The Department of State will not notify you directly if your entry is not selected. So if you receive those emails that people say, oh, you have been selected, send me some money, oh, that's a lie. You must use the entrant status check to learn whether you are selected. You may check the status of your DV 2023 entry through the entrant status check of the EDV website. Keep your confirmation until at least September 30th, 2023. So that's important, guys, to know where you're going. Because I know today there are so many websites that are going to come up, and you'll be like, oh, this one is charging. Especially if you do not win. The mind works differently, guys. When you fail in something, you always try to look for a solution. And those solutions come in whereby you will find these other websites whereby they will tell you to submit your confirmation number or whatever, and they will tell you that you have been selected and they can process it for you and they want money from you. Please don't do that. Go to the right website and check your results, because I've read the instructions there. The ones that they have given, those are not my instructions. Those are their instructions, because I am not going to be checking for anybody. You have to check them for yourself so that you can keep your case number private. You see what I mean? Don't share that number with anybody, because you never know about people, guys. You never know about people. So it's important. When it's 11:09 a.m. right now. When that time has come, check. Please share with us if you have been selected. We would like to know. I would like to know. Even if you don't want to go on, because there is all that fear. Oh, I'm not going to tell people. Just share if you have been selected, or maybe just inbox or whatever. If you have been selected, it's okay. But try to not start. When you have been selected, try to not say that I am going to America. No, there's a process that you have to follow. But at least you have jumped one hurdle. That race whereby people run and they have to go jumping stuff and they jump on water. Those hurdles that they have to jump, at least you have jumped one. You have more that you have to go on jumping and jumping until you get your visa. And like I said, please, Martin Getaundi is saying 5 minutes. Okay. All right. Yes, you do pronounce my name pretty well. Thanks for your honest responses. Kindly give us the procedure for checking the results. I am going to do that as soon as it opens, guys. But I'm gonna go through it here in a little bit. We're gonna see. Hi, Charity, watching from Nairobi. Thank you. Hi, Charity. God bless you for the good job. I am a winner by faith. Yes, by faith. We walk by faith, guys. We are from Senegal. Osar Reusir. Thank you for joining me, guys. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, kindly consider subscribing for more. We're gonna talk about this thing until you guys get there. We're gonna talk about it until you guys get there, because it can be a challenge. It can be, guys, it can be a challenge. I'm telling you, uh, even not knowing is bad. Even not knowing when you are going to get your second notification letter is bad, because us, we did not know. Like, oh my gosh, I don't know which world we lived in. And I believe that there is that person who is like me at that time, that they did not know that you, after you have submitted your DS-26. At that time, you were mailing. We mailed some stuff. I remember. I can't remember that process very well, but I know there's some stuff that we mailed, and we were so scared when we were mailing, because they were telling us to mail some stuff. So we had to use the certified mail. We had to pay more monies to make sure that that mail went to where it was supposed to go. But then after that, we forgot about it. We saw our email on January, and we were supposed to go for the interview in March, and it was actually the end, close to the end of January. So we had a very short time. So it's good that you know that after you have submitted your results, then you are waiting for your second notification letter. It is good to know, if you have a low case number, then and you have done the right thing, that you stand a chance for your interview to be early. And it's good to know, if your case number is high, that it might take a longer time, because with information, like, you don't panic. You're like, oh, am I going to be selected or whatever? No, you're fine. You're good. So it's very, very important. Very, very important. So let me acknowledge some more people here. Siwam Gaming, hi, thank you. Love from Nepal, Siwam Gaming, thank you for that. I don't know what NP means. Paul Straniki. Oh, okay. Hey, how are you? Do you recommend to check results now, or it matters to you? No, don't wait. Check. Check and get it done as soon as it opens. In 47 minutes, check. Don't wait. I wouldn't wait. I would just check and get done with it. Huh? Don't you waited for all those months since it's closed in November, and then you want to wait again? No, I wouldn't wait. I would just check, know if I've been selected or not, and then know what is there to do next. That's what I will do. I wouldn't wait. Don't wait. Just check. Just check. But they recommend you to keep your case number. I mean, your confirmation number up to until the end of the fiscal year. That is September 30th, 2024. Because in case they want to add some more, if they haven't exhausted all their visas, then they can call you or whatever. But check right now. Just check and see where you are. It's not yet right now. We have 46 minutes to go. But it's good to check so that you can know. Now let's talk about something else here. So let's talk about. I talked about the case number, and I said, like, just keep it safe, keep it to yourself. Don't have the mindset that you're going to the US because you have won. Even when we got our visa, they told us getting a visa is not a guarantee that you will enter the United States. Like, you don't know it until you until you are admitted. You never know whether you are going to be admitted or not. But if you have followed all your instructions, and you are not a criminal, because if you are criminal, you are not going to get the DV lottery. You won't get it, because it's what it is. And even the world, that's how the world works. The universe, it works like the good people they get appreciated. And even if you are very famous and you do a bad thing, it will come back to you. Look at Will Smith when he when he slapped that guy. Look at him. And you know, he was, I think I started watching his comedies when I was little. But right now, because of that one snap that he snapped for just 1 minute, that's gone. The same thing with here. Let's assume that you have been posting stuff about US, bad stuff, whatever, terrorism, whatever, or you've been saying bad things, and maybe they do a background. Right now, social media is it's a major tool that people are using to do those, to check, to like they will check. So let them check and see it's not a bad thing that you have posted there. It's important, And I remember talking about people being cautious of what they are posting on social media. It's important. Don't post stuff there that when you look at it, it repels you. Post stuff that even if you look at it, you'll be fine. That nobody is gonna question you, like, why did you do, and actually they won't tell you whatever. They'll just outright deny you. If you're a drug trafficker, you've been trafficking drugs, and one of the things I know, like for sure, like when you go for your medical, like I know for sure, if you go for your medical and you've been taking drugs, and it shows on your medical, they can deny you a visa. Because even here in the US, what happens is that when you're looking for a job, especially in healthcare, you have to go for it's called a drug test. So when you go for the drug test, they have you pee on a little cup, and then you take it to the lab, and then they check if you are on drugs, and those drugs you have not been prescribed by a doctor, you are not going to get that job. So I know that maybe you are used to drugs, because I don't know who I talk to online. I know some people, yes, because I converse with them, but anybody can be there out there online. So let's assume that you won your DV lottery, but you take drugs. You are not going to get it. I'm sorry, but you will not. Like, they won't give it to you. That's the reality here. Because how I see how I see the DV lottery is that whatever they do is what is done here in the US. Like, it's not different. So it's good to know that these things can make me to be denied if you're not truthful. And I tell you guys, what I think about those people who do the interviews, the consulars, is that they can tell when someone is not being truthful. Of course, your documents are going to betray you if you did not tell something truthful. And if they decide to ask a question of your DS-260 and you give a different answer, you find that could be something that is a little bit different. Because you have given a different answer. So what I would say is that when you fill out your DS-260, you know what you wrote, make a copy of it or take a picture of it and just keep it. Of course, you won't forget if you have a wife, you won't forget if you have kids, you won't forget all that stuff. But do not add anything, and do not give information that is not truthful. Because your first application, when you applied for the DV lottery, they have those records. When you fill out your DS-260, they have those records. Like I told you, when I went for my citizenship interview, I was surprised when I went, because that one is a little bit different. I just had an appointment, so I went. And then when I went, so I was talking to the officer there, and he had this file. And then for some reason, I don't know, I just looked at that file. He was flipping through it, and I saw like the documents that we had submitted like way before when we were coming in. They were there in that file. Because remember, I told you that there's an envelope that they normally give you that is sealed, that you cannot open when you are when you're coming in, that you have to give at the port of entry. Now they keep those documents. So you cannot go with this story and then you go with this story, and then after you go with this story, then you change it when you get there. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work for you. So I'm gonna I just wanna type here the entrant status check, just in case there, just to keep it open, and try to share it here for you guys. for you guys so that you can know where you're going to go. Let's see. Let us see. So what you're going to do, let me share this one here with you. And I know it's going to be, I'm going to give it a few minutes because it's not opening. So what I'm saying is that if you're truthful, if you submitted your documents nicely, if you put your family there and you had applied for them before, you'll be fine. But if you start bringing your own things, you want to add your own things, then you will not be fine. Like for sure, you're not going to be fine. You're going to have a problem. You are going to have a problem. I know everybody is checking. I'm trying to log in so that I can be logged in. Yeah, I'm trying to log in. I know, like people are anxious. It's still 11:21 a.m., but that website is gonna be it is gonna be like everybody wants to check. So if you don't get it immediately, if you're not able to go through immediately, then you will have to just wait a little bit, because that's what I'm trying to log in here to see. I'm trying to log in here for you. I'm trying to log in. So that we see the website. I don't know. I hope it opens. Yes, it's opening. So I'm going to share it here. I am going to share it here with you guys. Let me take that one out. And then I'm going to share this one so that you know where you're going. So let me try and share this website. There. So what you do is this. It's very easy. You type DV program entrance status check, and you will be taken to a page that looks like this. Let me pull my chair. I'm getting tired. All right, so it's gonna look like this. I hope you guys can see. And if you cannot see, you tell me. Okay. If you cannot see, you tell me. So you're gonna come here to check your status. Let's see. Oh my gosh. And then it's gonna tell you welcome. And then entrance status check instructions. Please be sure to have the entrance information confirmation number, last family name, and year of birth to check the entrant. And then you continue. Then here, you're going to put in your confirmation number. And then you're going to put in your last family name, the year of birth, and then you're going to type these letters here the way they are. And then you are gonna be taken to that page that tells you whether you have been selected or not. Now let's talk about that person who lost their confirmation number, because someone lost their confirmation number and they don't have it. So what do? Look at this little blue writing over here. It says forgot confirmation number, because they have a website whereby you click on, and when you click on this one, let me click on it. If you have lost your confirmation number, it's gonna, this is DV 2023. You see it has a tick there, and then you are gonna put in your last family name, your first name. If you didn't have a first name, you are gonna click here, no first name, your middle name. If you didn't have your middle name, You click here that you don't have a middle name, but you must have a last name, and that's why the last name doesn't have a place for you to click. And then it's going to prompt you to enter the date of birth for the primary entrant as entered in the electronic diversity visa. And then you will put your email address. Now, this is where the email address comes in. And I was telling you guys, the email address is very important, because without that email address, if you lost your email address, guys, you are not going to be able to retrieve it. So please, your email address is very important. If you lost your confirmation number, but if you did not lose your confirmation number, you still have it, then you will get it. You will get your results. You will be able to get your results. I see some people are saying that are the results out? I am waiting for 12 noon. Okay, let's read this question. I got an admission to pursue a master's degree in the US. However, the financial statement required is capped as $35,000. This one needs to be deferred to the next academic year intake. Now, when you got your admission, to pursue a master's degree, that's a student visa, an F1 visa, and those are different from the DV lottery, like totally different. And what I can say right now about if you're going in as a student, yes, they will require that financial statement. Now, that financial statement is to state that for that whole 4-year program, you will be able to pay for yourself, you'll be able to take care of yourself and everything. Now, you are saying that this one needs to be deferred to the next academic year intake. That means that if you're going for the next academic year is going to be in August, because that's when we start our year. It's going to be August. So what you're going to do is that the day of your interview, of course, you have to go and show that you can be able to pay for yourself. Now, the problem comes in whereby you're going for that student interview and you don't have something like a plan, you don't have something like a plan, and maybe they want to ask you a question and you're telling them just one answer. When you're going to study or whatever you're going to pursue, whatever that you're going, is that when you go to the consular, number one, the first thing about the consular is that he thinks or he knows that when you go to the US, you are never going to come back. That is what they normally know. But then you as a student, you have to prove to them that you will go back home. So you have to show them family ties. Maybe if you have a job, maybe if you have a farm, maybe if you have a family, you have to show all them that. And then after you go and study that, do not tell them that I just want to go and do whatever, a master's degree, and that's it. You have to tell them, why do you want to go and study in the US? Because there are other places that you can go and study. Why do you want to go and study there? And then when you go and study there, what is your plan gonna be? So when you're going there for your interview, if you have because of course they will send you an I-20. When you go there for your interview, please have a little plan that you have memorized what you're going to talk about, and tell them, after I'm done with my schooling, I want to go back to Kenya and do 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. Do that. Because you find that if you go and you don't have a plan, it's like a job. When we go for interviews here, even if you are qualified, like me, I am a nurse, right? I am going to ask for a nursing job. Of course, they know that I am a nurse because they have checked the website and they have verified that I have a nursing license and it's valid. So I cannot just go there and tell them I want to work there because I am a nurse. No, I have to tell them what my goals, how I do my strengths, my whatever, how will I do my work and all that, a kind of a little bit story of whatever that I want to do. So the same case with the student visa. When you're going there, go there with a plan. You can't just go there and say, I'm going there to study for whatever you're going to study and that's it. No, It doesn't work like that. It's a little bit different. So there's the whatever the next academic year is gonna start in August, because we are almost to close. Actually, my school, I'm closing on Monday, and my kids will close by the 24th. They will be closed, and then we'll finish spring, and then we'll go to the summer holiday, and then in August we'll go back to school. That's when the academic year starts here in the US. So I don't know when your interview is, but that's just a tip that I am giving you on how you can succeed in your interview. And then another thing that I normally say is that when you're going there, do not be, don't have anxiety, just be calm. And it's always good to maintain eye contact, because these are different. These interviews at the F1 visa, the B1, B2 visas, they are always different. They are not like the diversity lottery visa, because the diversity lottery visa, you have filled out your DS-260, you've given out whatever that they have required, and you are truthful and whatever. When you go there, I told you our interview took like 3 minutes and we were done. It doesn't take long. But these other interviews, even if they take a short time, they can ask you so many questions because they want you to prove. And that's why when you're going for an F1, F2 visa, uh, F1 and B1, B2 visa, you find that you don't fill out the DS-260. You fill out the DS-160 because it's a non-immigrant visa. So a non-immigrant visa means that when you go there to study, are you going to go back home? Because you really have to explain that you will be able to go back home. So it's important. It's very, very important for you to have that. But another thing about your bank statement, make sure it's current, because they want to see that that money is there and that money has been there. You know, it's a running account. So if you're going for your interview, for example, it's on a Monday or on Tuesday, you can go for your statement on Friday, so that like it's current. It's current. It shows that that money is there. And if maybe you are being sponsored by a relative, especially maybe you are sponsored by an uncle or you're sponsored by an aunt, you have to, they can ask you why that your uncle is sponsoring you. You know, you have to be able to answer why they are sponsoring you, because you know here it's a little bit different. You know, I look at the culture here, I try to compare, because you find that here, unless someone adopts you, it's hard for like someone just to, an uncle or whatever, to just decide that they're going to pay your school fees. That's not the American way. The American way is that you do it for yourself. Even your finances and all that, you do it for yourself. That's how it is. It's not like the African way whereby like someone will just decide that they're going to help you out or whatever. No, it's a little bit different. So I hope that that's going to help you a little bit. Okay, so the server is overloaded. Yeah, it's going to be overloaded, guys. That hour, that noon hour, is going to be very much overloaded, because people will be, everybody wants to check. Everybody wants to check. So it's going to be a little bit overloaded. Okay, now Alur Isabella is saying, joining from Kampala but hoping Charity, and I'm going to go through that checking, whatever. Yeah, if it's already 7 p.m., you can start checking. You can start checking. I told you what I will do here is that tell you where to go, and then you check. And if you have been selected, then you can, you tell us. Type there and tell us. Type there and tell us if you have been selected. You know, all I can do is wish you all the best. And I'm going to go back to the website, and we'll see again where you're supposed to go if you're still wondering where to go. So what I typed here is dvprogram.state.gov. Okay. You can type electronic diversity visa program, or you can type entrant. Let me type here. Entrant status check 2023, DV 2023 is going to take you there. Or you type dvprogram.state.gov, and then it's going to take you to this window. It's going to tell you all that. And then it's going to tell you, you may enter the confirmation information through the link below, starting at noon on May 7, 2022. My phone is saying it's 11:34 p.m. Registration periods open on October 6, 2021 and closes on November 9, 2021. That's when you guys filled out. DV 2023 entrants should keep their confirmation number until at least September 30, 2023. And then you check your status there. Click there. It's taking time. And I know it's taking time wherever you are, because most people will try to check. Most people are going to try and check. So keep on clicking on it until it opens. Yeah, there. So it's gonna open. And then when it opens, you will enter your confirmation number over here. In the space below, type the confirmation number. And then you are going to type your last family name, the way you entered it in your DV lottery. Very, very important. And then you are going to enter your year of birth. When were you born? Not the date of birth, the year of birth. If you are born in 1980, you will enter 1980. If you are born in whatever year you are born, and the one that came out, you will enter that one. And then you will enter the authentication, and then you will find out. It's 11:36 a.m. For me, I am going to check at 12 noon. Although I don't have anything to check. When it's 12 noon, I'll just go through that. Process again to show you, and then I will wait for you guys to tell me if you have been selected. You know, and like I said, when you have been selected, please be cautious. Please be cautious. Okay, now let's see. Ah, my gosh. So, I'm from Nepal. Can you check my number? I need you to log in and try and check your whatever. I need you to log in and try and check your result. Because like I said before, is that your case number is very important. It's very sensitive, guys. That's your personal information, I would say. It's sensitive. And I think when we come here in the US, we become more sensitive because we are given something called a social. And you have your address and you have all that, your date of birth and all that. That information becomes very crucial. And we don't share it. So the same case, I would advise you not to share your case number. So log in there and look for your result. I am waiting for 12 noon. That's when I'm gonna, whatever, because it's 11:38 a.m. We have 22 minutes. So there's this one who was asking where to get the results. I say, like I said, I typed the website here, dvprogram.state.gov, and then you're gonna get to this website that says electronic diversity visa entrant status check. You will continue. Now, mine is taking time because I know everybody is trying to look. Everybody is trying to look. And it's okay to try and look. But be patient, guys. And then you will enter your family name, year of birth, and then you will authenticate. And then you are going to find out whether you are selected or not, guys. You're going to find out on whether you are selected, guys. So I hope that you can see the website here. I hope that you can see, because this is all that I can do for you guys. Electronic Diversity Visa Program. That's where you go. Please check my 2023 DV results. You just need to Google that one, and then you enter your number. I like, let me tell you a story. So when we were filling out the DV lottery, like many people wanted me to fill out the DV lottery for them. They were like, oh, Charity, maybe your hand is going to be lucky or whatever. But I chose that I wasn't going to fill for anybody. And it was not out of anything. It was because this thing, even the instructions tell you, do it for yourself. And that is what I'm trying you guys to understand. You have to check the results. Even if I check here in the US, it doesn't make a difference. It does not make a difference. If you have been selected, you have been selected. If you have not been selected, you have not been selected. So the same thing. When it's 11:40 a.m. right now. I am going to wait until noon because that's the official time. Like I'm that student who follows rules. So I'm gonna wait until all that time. And then we are going to see. If you have been selected and you type there that whatever, it's okay. Okay. All right. We are gonna talk about that. I see so many people. So let's see what Edith is saying here. Hi, Charity. Is there a possibility to get two different results? Like to get a no, and next time you check, you get you're selected. No, it's hard. It's hard unless it's like it's hard unless what they normally do, and that's why it's hard when you have been selected to be selected again. What they normally do, they will give you 50. They have those 55,000 visas. And remember, those 55,000 visas are not only for Africa. We have those visas are from, one is Africa, the other one is Europe, the other one is Asia, the other one is North America, South America, and there's another one called Oceania. Now, those are how many regions? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 regions. So they divide in 6 regions according to how many people have migrated into the US. They look at the numbers. And that is why you find that sometimes, like when we were filling out the DV 2023, Nigeria was not there. It's not because they did anything wrong. No, it's because they look at the numbers. Like at this time, these people are the ones who have come in to the US. They have immigrated to the US. So if that number exceeds their numbers, then that country is not going to be there at that time. But that's not a permanent solution. You find that this time this country might be there, and the next time the country is not there. So normally what they do, the selection doesn't mean that you will get a visa. What they do, they don't like select only 55,000. They select more than 55,000. And that's why you find that it's 55,000, but you can have a case number of 60,000. Yes, you can. Why? Because they select more. Because in between that, there will be people who will be denied visas because of different reasons. And we're going to talk about those reasons. There are other people who will not be able to process. You have been selected, yes, but you don't have money because it takes money for you to be able to process. There are those people who financially they have that hurdle, so they will not be able to process. There are other people who have a criminal background and they are not going to be given. So, and that is why they select a higher number. So that if there's this number that is not due to any reason that they did not get a visa, that they will be able to exhaust all that 55,000 visas. That's how they do. And that's why I normally say that if you have been selected, that doesn't mean that you will get the visa. No. It means that you have jumped one hurdle. So it gives you the prompt to fill out the DS-260 and to do the whole process, and then you wait for your second notification letter. And they always say that um, being being selected doesn't mean that you'll get the visa. Why? Because it depends on those dynamics. So it's important, and that's why I said, and I'm going to repeat it every time. I'm going to start reading the comments for people who say that they have won after 12 noon. That's why I'm forgetting what I'm saying. That's why I will keep on telling you guys, even if you check your results, guys, and you find that you have not been selected, it's okay. It's okay. Life goes on because it's a lottery. You need to be okay, guys. You need to be okay for yourself. You need to be okay for your family members. I know. I have seen people going to the American embassy and being denied a visa. And they have done like bad things. And I like to talk about what I know because I remember, I think it was in 20, no, it must have been like 2002, 2001. I remember my brother went to the American embassy. He wanted a student visa. And when he went to the embassy and he had an interview, he had already gotten the I-20 and whatever. And then he went. I remember he wasn't given a visa. That boy was broken. It took us like a while, like it took us a very long time to bring him back, to tell him it's okay. Even if you weren't given, you can excel in something else. Right now, he's doing very well. But I remember when he came home, I remember the face that I saw. I remember that disappointed that I saw. I never want anybody who is my viewer here, who watches Charities Bubble, like to have that. It was sad. It was sad to tell him that it was okay. I wish that by that time, because that time there was no social media. I remember that time even there, most people did not have phones. Phones were like those phones that we used to go and to a telephone booth, and then we would wait in a long line for the phone, or whatever, for you to have your chance to get the phone. So there was nothing like this social media and whatever. And that's why I say social media is good, because it has brought awareness. It's something that I have seen, the disappointment. And I told, even when we went to the American embassy, it was not only us who were going for visas. You could see the faces of people. And that is what I try to talk about here, is that we have those 14 minutes to noon. Afternoon, if you check and you are not selected, because this is not the end of it. It's not the end of it, because it's, I know the toll that, because it has happened to someone who is very, very close to me. And actually, when I won the DV lottery and we were coming, my mom was like, oh my goodness, if God wants to bless you, they bless you at the right time. Because you see, my brother had gone before me and he did not get it. But then I got it. So it's at the right time. I remember my mother saying that. When I told her that I have been selected, she was like, oh my God. Like, God comes at the right time. So if you have not been selected, my friends, please do not be discouraged. Be okay. Move on with your life. Wait for October and fill out again. And even filling for October is going to be very easy, because it's going to be very easy. I can see so many messages are coming in here. I want to read them afternoon. I like to follow the whatever. I'm going to read them afternoon. It's 11:47 according to my time here. So that's why I want to take this time, these few minutes before we go and check, to like talk to those people who are not going to be selected, because I feel that not being selected, and you had all those hopes, it can take. I know some people like will move on very easily and it's gonna be fine, but there are those people like it's like a lifeline, whereby you feel doubt and it's okay, and you are like, I must get this. It's a lottery, my people. It's a lottery, and not everybody is selected. And it's okay, yes, to feel a little bit of disappointment. That's normal, but do not let it change what you're doing. Don't let it change what you're doing. I told you what happened to my brother, because oh my gosh, it was bad. It was just bad. And I remember I was even younger, because we were young. And I think I had just finished high school. Like I was out for 1 year, for 2 years. And then because my brother finished high school after me in 2 years. And then he got this I-20, and we did all the process. And I'm gonna read all those messages. I can see them, guys. I can see those messages. I am going to read them at 12 noon my time. When my phone tells me it's 12 noon, I will read all those results of yours that you're saying there. So I'm gonna call everybody's name, and even if you have not been selected, tell us whether you have been selected or you have not been selected. But I still feel that it's good to talk to those people who are not going to be selected, especially our young people, because our young people, they are special, they're different, they have so much ambition. Guys, I need you to be okay, because I normally look at my YouTube, whatever. I look at the ages that watch my shows. I'd like to look at the age differences. I see very young people also watch my videos. Maybe you are 18 years old, maybe you're 20 years old. You're still young. Even if you're 40 years old and you are not selected, there's still a chance that you can apply. But even all the time when you're applying for the DV lottery, we have 10 minutes until I start reading the results there. I can see so many messages there that have come on. I'm going to read them, guys. Just be, even if you have not been selected, I am going to read. If you're kind enough to share there, I'm going to read it because it's what it is, guys. And that's why I talk about other visas. If let's assume you know someone here, they're going to graduate. Maybe you have a family member, they're having a wedding, or even on sad occasions, even if they are even when there's a funeral, because you find that there are some people who opt to not to take their people home. There are some people who opt to bury their people over here. Those are things, ways that you can come in, but that doesn't mean that you have that you come in and you are whatever, that you come in and violate your visa after 5 years. There you can come and visit, and getting out of your comfort zone and maybe coming to the US, you learn different things when you're in here. And I'm not going to talk about dwell on that so much. So I wanted really, 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 really to talk about that person who has not been selected, because when I started my YouTube channel and I started talking about the DV lottery, I kept telling you guys it's the DV. And actually, after we had finished filling out the DV lottery, I kinda digressed from this topic and started doing other things in my YouTube channel, because I felt like it's good to take a break. It's good to take a break and then go back and check for the results. See what I mean? So I'm waiting. So if you have been selected, type there. I'm going to acknowledge you here in a little bit. In 9 minutes, I'm going to acknowledge you. I like to look at the time and just let you know what's going on. Okay, now. So, like I said, I need you to check for yourself, and I'm going to go back to the website so that we can see where we are checking if you haven't checked, if you haven't looked. So I am going to go here. So you type electronic diversity visa program, and then you click on here. You click on here. It's taking its time. And then you're going to be sent to this page, and then you click on check your status. And then you continue. And then you're going to enter your information here, your confirmation number, your name, last family name, your year of birth, and then you're going to authenticate. Like I said, if you have forgotten your confirmation number, you will come here and you will click on this one, DV 2023, and then you're going to enter your last family name, your first name. If you did not have a first name, you're going to click on there, middle name. If you don't have a middle name, you're going to click on there, and then your date of birth, and then your email address. And then you are going to know your results. You are going to know your results. Okay, let's see. If I would like someone to inbox me on my Facebook Messenger, if you're kind enough, and just if you have not been selected. If you have been selected, don't inbox me. But if you have not been selected, I would like you, like I saw, let me read, Let Love Lead. He was saying that he was not selected. I would like you to take a picture, just a screenshot of your whatever, of your thing. If you want to, that is, if you're kind enough, you send it to me on my messenger, and then I just want to see and look, you know what I mean, just see. But if you have been selected and you don't share your case number or whatever, don't do it. Just wait, and I'm going to read the results here in a little bit. I am going to read the results. So page 9999 was saying, where do I get the results? I've talked about that. I've talked about where you're going, travel.state.gov, entrance, entrance status check. You check your results there. And then you come and type here. If you have been selected, you type. If you have not been selected, tell us. We need to know. And like I said, it's okay. Even if you're not selected, it's very much okay. And you'll be all right. You'll be fine. There's another one that's going to come still this year. And then we are going to apply. And this one is going to be a little bit easier because it's going to be a little bit easier because we don't need a passport. So the numbers are going to be higher of the people who apply, because I know that the people who did not apply is because some of them did not have a passport. There were other people who reached out and they said that they did not their passport delayed, because at that time you are required to have a passport. So I only have 4 minutes, and then I'm going to read some of the people who have been selected, and then after that I'm going to just stay a little bit, and then I'll call it a day. I'll give you some time, and then we are going to talk about more, because we need to talk about more. So remember, when you check your results, keep your case number private. It's very, very important. And remember, another thing that I want to talk about is like you have been selected. Sometimes you might think that you have a low case number, but you're seeing that, let's see, someone has sent me a message here. Like I say, let's see. Someone has sent me a message here. I want to look and see. Okay. I thought that you checked. Oh, there are so many messages that are coming. So Christine is saying the entrance status check on DV program is not opening. It's jammed. Yeah, which is, I know it's jammed because 11:57 a.m. I know everybody is checking. Everybody must be checking. So there's someone else here who sent me their confirmation number. I don't want to check for you. And I've seen like several people have sent me their confirmation numbers. I don't want to, it's not that I don't want to check, but I would like you to check and see if you have been selected or not. I'd like you to check and see. I'm trying to play with my computer here to make it a little bit bigger. Sorry. So let's see. It's 11:57 a.m. Okay. Let me read what people are saying. Oh, wow. This one has given me permission to use us as an example. Thank you. So let's see. So we're going to do this. You know, there's some people who are just kind and they want us to whatever. So thank you. Thank you for that, Zipporah. So because you have given me permission, I'm going to do it here. And thank you for agreeing to do that. So what we are going to do, so like she has agreed that I use her number. She has sent me everything. So thank you for this. So let's see what we're going to just see what we are supposed to do. And like I said, guys, it's taking time to open. Let me remove that one so that I can see if I am on the right one. Okay. Because if I have so many tabs open here, I want to know the right one. There we go. So here is this lady. Thank you so much, Zipporah, for sharing this. So I am going to type in the confirmation number here. She gave me permission. She inboxed me and she was like, use mine as an example. So I'm going to use her as an example, and I am typing the, hold on. So I'm going to click on there. Hold on, let me go back just a little bit so that I start. Let me go back so that I start. Okay, now, so here we go. So this is the website that we are checking the confirmation. So here in the space below, type the confirmation number that was given to you when you applied. And I want to make it a little bit just bigger so that you can see. So I'm going to enter her number here. She has given me permission to do it. And I hope you can see. I need you to type there and tell me that you can see. So I am going to put the number here. And you have to look at the number nicely so that you enter the right number. And thank you for agreeing to do this, Zipporah. Okay. So I have entered the number. I'm just confirming it. 2023 34W3 S2 TYERBVB. And then here I am going to put her last family name. So her last family name is Wangombe. I don't know if he has an asterisk. He does. And then the year of birth is 1980. There, it's a year of birth. And then I am going to authenticate. And then the moment of truth. I'm going to submit. I hope it opens. It's 12:01. Yes. So after I put all her information, and this is what you get if you have not been selected. Based on the information provided, the entry has not been selected for further processing for the electronic diversity program at this time. Please verify that you have entered all the information correctly. You may recheck the entry status by clicking the Enter Status Check homepage link below. But this is what she has seen when she opened her the website. And thank you for like allowing me to use your information just to check. And he says that she has been not selected. And it's okay, guys. It's okay, Zipporah. Even if you're not selected, it's fine. Life goes on, and we do other things. And I told you, if God has destined that you will come to the US, believe me, you will come. Believe me, you will come. So thank you for that. Maybe I will do that one more time, but I want to read some results here. I told you guys after 12 is when I will read the results. Okay. The server is overloaded. Alessia Miti, joining from Kampala but hoping charity. Alur, I hope you have checked. I don't know if you have checked. Bubaka is saying that the results are, yes, they are out. Can we start checking? Yes, I've just checked. For me, I had to wait. I like to wait so that people check and then they write there and then we go from there. And then one person was kind enough to share her information and I just checked and she wasn't selected. Okay, hi. Samarat Black, I'm selected randomly. Congratulations, Samarat. I wish you all the best in this journey. And we're going to talk about the other processes as they come. This one is saying, really? This one is saying, congratulations. This one is just congratulations. And I just congratulate you if you have been selected. Congratulations to you. And then Jennifer Adu, oh, have mercy on me. Oh, she's just making a compliment there. Let's see, hold on. Let's see. Justin, Vibro. Hi, I'm in Nepal. Can you check my number? If you want me to check your number, then there's one person who was kind enough, and I'm grateful that she did that because if you are having difficulty to know what you're doing, you've seen what I've done there, and you can go back and see. Hello, please check your result. You have not been selected. The next time, God willing, DV 2024. Yes, that's a spirit, Martin. If you have not been selected, it's okay. It's okay. Jane Mohindi, I don't know what that is, and Jane Mohindi, all the best. And then Anita is saying that congratulations. Let love lead. Mama Charity, I have not been selected, but life goes on. God's time is the best. Yeah, I told you guys, God's time is the best. God's time is the best. Okay, Justin Vibro, I'm a winner from Nepal. Congratulations. I wish you all the best. Tabs Shiro, congratulations, Beatrice. Congratulations to me, TN El Hamud. To me, I think Tanzania, Alhamdulillah. Oh, oh my gosh. So that is from Danny Amal. He says that he has been selected. Say congratulations to me. Yeah, congratulations, Ramdani. I wish you all the best in this journey. Just on Olefa is saying you could have done psychology. From the way you talk, I can see the traits. Yeah, oh my gosh. I just don't want you guys to be disappointed. I don't want to because don't be disappointed about this thing. Do not be disappointed. Okay, congratulations to all winners. For those not selected, let's try this year. Never give up when your time comes. Yeah, Tanya. Yeah, that's good. Don't give up because it's gonna come next year. It's gonna come the other year. And I would like them to know the first time winners. I told you guys that I was a first time winner. If you have been selected, kindly type there and tell us that you have been. Um, we just want to congratulate you. And we also want to talk to those people who did not get it. Thank you for the words, Charity. I'm sad. No, don't be sad. Amadeo Philip, do not be sad. Like I said, it's a lottery. Do not let this change your life. Do not let it interfere with anything. Like I said, even, and I took like 10 minutes like to talk about it. And I'm going to repeat the story of my brother. I told you guys my brother went for an F1 visa and he wasn't given, he didn't get. That boy was so sad that it took a while before he bounced back. But throughout my videos, throughout this DV lottery thing, I've been talking about telling you guys that take it as a lottery. If you are not selected, you are okay. Just go on with your life. Another one will come. You will whatever. And this one is not going to even cost you money because you don't need a passport. You will apply again, but don't be sad. Don't be sad. I was talking about the young people. He's very young. I can see that. So don't be sad. It's just a lottery. You're young. You can apply for an F1 visa. Someone can invite you to come and see how US is. Like there are other ways that, and I talk about them here in my shows. Now, this one says, Debu Gajavi says, you have been randomly selected. I hope, I just wish you all the best. Those people who have been selected. So let's go on. Congratulations there. And Debu Gajavu there. Zipporah not selected. This is my member. Oh, thank you for sharing that. And it's okay. It's okay, Zipporah. It's okay, Zipporah, that you have typed there and told us that you have not been selected. And thank you for sharing your information and letting me use it on my show. There are kind people out there. So I thank you very much for that, Zipporah. Okay, let's see. I want from Ethiopia. This is DRMSIJ Media, Ethiopia. Good vibes, good vibes. Yeah, thank you. Congratulations for that. Okay, Haruna Osman. I'm checking, but the network will not allow me from Ghana. Yeah, you can check anytime. You can check anytime. If your network is bad, you can check anytime from now. Some people have checked, and others their internet is bad. Even mine was refusing to open, but it opened. So just be patient. Caroline, network banaya. That website is jammed right now. It is jammed. But please check and let us know whether you have been selected or if you have not been selected. Why do I get the information entered is not valid? Are you on the right website? Are you on the right website? Bleta Caller. The right website is this one. Huh? The right website is this one. The DV lottery. The entrance status check website. That's the right one that you go to. Right now, it should not be saying invalid unless your internet has a problem or it's jammed. I told you guys it's going to be jammed. So you see what it has told me? The site cannot be reached because everybody is trying to check. Sorry, it's for Peter Mwangi Wanyenke. Thank you for that. let me remove this one from my stream. Not selected, not worried. Yeah, that is what I want to hear. Not selected, not worried. It's okay. It's okay, guys. It's fine. If you're not selected, will the result change after some time? Not really. I would say like not really. It can happen, yes, but that's it's kind of rare, because normally what they do to avoid that to happen is they make sure that a lot of people are selected. Like so many people are selected, more than the 55,000. So if many people more than 55,000 are selected, if people due to various reasons, finance, maybe they didn't qualify, maybe they were not honest enough when they were filling their paperwork, then those people who could not get, then they get the second notification letter. But if you find that, you can still hang on it. They advise you to hang on it until September 30th, 2024, because that is when the fiscal year is going to end. And then after that, then you can throw it away, because after September 30th, 2024, then it's not going to be valid. It's not going to help, because nobody, like right now, it's DV 2022. So the people who are processing, or they're waiting for their 2NLs. Some of them are going for their visas. But if after September 30th of this year, DV 2022 is going to end, and you find that when it ends, whether you got it or whether you did not get it, it's done, because they don't like carry over, like the way like you carry over some stuff to the next year. They don't do that. They normally don't do that. But after now you have checked right now, because you have checked, it's important that you keep that confirmation number. Don't throw it away yet. It's still important, even if you are not selected. And maybe you can check. Until you can throw it away until like maybe from September 30th, 2024. You see what I mean? But normally, when you have not been selected, you have not been selected, and that is not the end of life. There are some people who are selected, and there are some people who are not selected. Let me see. I've gotten a message here from someone who was selected, but they don't want to say it out there in public. And it's okay. It's okay whether you are selected or not. So, guys, it's 12 p.m. I've been here. And what I'm going to do is just to leave you guys so that you can check if you have not checked. If you want to share, I'll be here. Tomorrow is Sunday. I might not be able to do a live. Maybe I'll do a live in the afternoon after I come from church. If you want to share whether you have been selected for the DV lottery, it's okay. If you want to, whatever you want to share, it's okay. And like I said, guys, I need you guys to be fine. There's another person who is texting me, and they're telling me, let me see. I just saw that message. They're telling me, sometimes it's hard to navigate my phone. So they're saying, this one is saying that they have been selected, but they don't want me to share their information. It's fine. I don't like sharing anybody's information. And then there's another one who said, not selected. Keep us posted on any changes. So if there are any changes, I'll come here and I will tell you. But please do not lose your confirmation number. It's important that you keep it until September 2024. Be curious. Go check again. But that's it. It's what it is. And I hope that you guys will be fine. So I'm just going to give you time to check your results, and that's all that I can do. So guys, thank you for joining me for this show. God bless you, and I wish you all the best.